Hello, welcome back to the hangar. It's a beautiful 8 degrees below zero here in Iowa today. But we're going back to building our RV-15 after a couple of days off. Gonna try to get back after it on that rear wing spar section. Gonna set our first rivets today. We pulled some rivets last time. Today we will be setting rivets, solid rivets in our Aileron attach bracket here. So we've got the countersink done. We'll get started on setting our first rivets. That'll be fun. I think there's 24 of those in that bracket, and then we'll move on to the next step here in section 23. Let's get to work. The hand squeezer out. The pneumatic did not like these longer rivets. I don't know, I practiced a bunch with some dash 4s and I put them in just fine, but we'll get these with the hand. I'm not ready to buck them yet. There we go. First couple of nice and flush. Got I think it's Mountain Ride Aviation is what these are. Super. I like them. It's perfect rivet within tolerance on each side then. So anyway, check them. They are perfect. Look good. 19 more to go. The perfect tool for this job, they say, is a Texas squeezer from Cleveland Aircraft Tools. Been out of stock for a month of Sundays, as they like to say here in these parts. So you can't buy one. Everybody's going to tell me in the comments that that's the tool you need. And it probably is. I don't disagree. The issue is you can't buy one right now. Highly recommended tool. Highly in demand, apparently, and not made very often. We marring up that front side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens. We could put a little tape on there, probably should. There you go. 5 of them set. Let's keep going. All right, that worked out pretty well. Got 21 countersunk flush, 426, 4-7 rivets set. They all turned out really good. Look really good. Got these 3 to put it on the top, and this piece, we'll move on to the next step. There she is. All riveted up. Gonna add some brackets to it in the next step. But satisfied with the first 24 rivets that were squeezed or set instead of pulled. Happy so far? This kit's going together fast. It's kind of fun. Enjoying it. All right, so here's what's next. We take that sandwich we created here, and we add these 2 brackets on the side that I primed the other day. We'll get those added up. Some more solid rivets. All right. Let me slide it just this way, just a touch. There you go. There, that should be good. All right, brackets are riveted on. It turned out pretty good. That's what that final piece looks like. Aileron bracket assembly. Little bearing, concentric bearing here in one end. Looks pretty good. Check off that page. Next step then is to mount it along with a doubler plate and a stiffener onto the rear spar itself. All right, update. We have to break out the bucking bar and the 3X rivet gun for the first time to get a couple of these in here, but I think we got her. So the aileron, outboard aileron bracket is attached. Looks pretty good. Next step is to attach some ribs here on there. So apparently we'll find out what all those open holes are for later. I'm sure they have a purpose, but they don't get a rivet now. So anyway, making progress. Another aileron bracket we created, the centric bearing pressed into the end. That all went okay. Countersunk, ran into a little issue there with the part, at least in my opinion. I think the instructions maybe aren't as clear as they should be on this step right here. The part number here is wrong, again, in my opinion, the way I see it, the way I look at it. You do the inboard side, but it's not part 001 that you're doing the inboard side of. It's 001, not 002. So anyway, we had to back up and take a look and really kind of study it. And if the pictures appear to be correct, so if you follow the pictures, you'll get there. The drawings and the diagrams, and it makes sense with that you would want those flush on the inboard side of that piece, and the bearing only goes one way because of the way these parts are, they have that little groove in them for the bearing to ride in. So anyway, just keep an eye on that if you are building one of these, but we're getting there, setting some more rivets. I got one I'm not super proud of, but I think it would be worse to try to drill it out, so we're going to leave it. It doesn't appear to have any issues in terms of that it's not acceptable. It's just not pretty. But we are getting better with the rivet gun. It's a lot of flush rivets, a lot of solid rivets to start here. I think I've pulled less than 20, and I've set more than 40 in this first early going here, but that's where we're at. We're gonna try to get section 22 here buttoned up today. Update, probably last one for the day until we get out of here. We're about 4 hours in, something like that today. Went a little slow, still kind of getting everything all figured out, made a couple mistakes. I did drill out that rivet I didn't like, and I already regret it. Should have left it, but I think it's all right. It didn't get any prettier, let me say it that way, but I think we're getting there. And like I said, I'm kind of happy with that work there on this side. So I'll show you the good side. I got that done. So the left wing's coming together, starting to look like a wing. Rear wing spar. Here's some ribs. Aileron attach brackets are in. 2 of those. That's here and here. So liking the looks of that. Again, kind of been a fun day. We're gonna get cleaned up. I got every tool in the toolbox out, I think, and laying here on the bench. So we'll get cleaned up and get out of here. All right, that'll do it for today. The section 22 rear wing spar left wing is done. We'll be back with you here in a couple days with another video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for paying attention. Thanks for following along. Quick note. I don't know what I'm doing. You probably figured that out already. So this is not instruction. This is not how you should do it. It's just how a guy who doesn't know what he's doing is doing it. So best of luck. See ya.